Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos, but in today's installment, I am going to go over my new planner system with you. Beginning of quarantine, I broke my planner no spend, and when I say planner, I mean planner and planner accessories. So I broke my no spend. I had some gift cards and a coupon, so I placed an order on Joann.com, and I did it sheerly out of boredom, and I was interested in the new 18-month planners and I just caved. So I ended up getting the We Are Stronger Together classic size planner, and also I think it's called Modern Farmhouse. And I wasn't really wowed by either of those, so I have since decided to pass those on to my two nieces, and they will enjoy them and get lots of use out of them and be happy with it. So what I was really after was anything squad goals. That's my favorite happy planner. I just think that it's adorable. I love the characters. I love the artwork. I just love everything about it. And I still have a squad goals big happy planner from last year, and this is what it looked like. As you can see here, it says 2019 to 2020. So this also came out at the 18-month mark last year, and I love it so much. I'm gonna raise my tripod. So one of the things that I love most about it is that it had all these great seasonal dividers. So I just think that makes a planner for me. I just really, really enjoy seeing the different scenarios for the different seasons, and it just makes me happy. I don't know, I just love it. And I really wasn't able to find many more happy planners that focus so heavily on the seasonal look. So I know they're probably out there, I just don't know about them. For as much as I love happy planner, I'm not really the most versed in what they all look like, and whatever, when there's a new release, I don't really watch all the flip through videos. I would like to more, but I don't. This does not have the original discs on. I changed these discs out at one point when I put a different cover on it, but this is a very, very well loved planner, and I have a lot of personal information in here, like a lot of thoughts and things that I track. So I'm going to, I think, take out the month of June, and I'm going to place the month of June in my new squad goals planner so I can get right into that one, because I'm really excited about it. So this is more of a planner move-in video, and I'm going to tell you all my plans for my planners, all my plans for my planners. All right, so first things first, let's just go to the new squad goals. This is the big one, and I spent some money. I did. I spent it on my Discover card, so come payday, I'm going to have to pay that off, and that's okay, because here's the deal. Joann's had 18-month planners for 40% off, and I had a coupon from Michael's for 25% off. So the Big Happy Planner, I'm gonna get my calculator, the Big Happy Planner, this one right here, I believe was $39.99 minus 40% right off the bat. Oops. That was wrong. $39.99 minus 40%. So that brought it down to $23.99, and then minus an additional 25% brought it down to $17.99. So honestly, I was so impressed with that price. I was like, okay, I have to get a couple more things. So I don't necessarily want to do a haul, because I'm just going to kind of show them to you guys as I use them, but I was very thrilled with the deal, and so I couldn't pass it up. And we're making more money now. We're not making, hand over fist kind of money, but I thought, you know what, to be honest with you guys, these were pity buys. These were self-pity buys. I got some not so impressive results from the doctor about a couple of things, and I was feeling really sorry for myself. And it's really dangerous when you go shopping and you're in a funk and you're like feeling down and you're kind of looking for that retail therapy to boost your mood. I just think for me personally, it's very dangerous to start spending money at that time, because you're looking for something to fulfill you in a more positive way, to kind of lift your spirits. And I think that's also why I kind of did what I did, and I shopped when I said I wasn't going to. but at least I have the money to sustain it and to pay it off. And it's really not that big of a deal. I didn't spend, you know, hundreds of dollars by any means, but I did get this, and I got a couple other things, and I'll be showing you those. Everything I got was squad goals. The only thing that I wasn't able to get my hands on was the new Squad Goals sticker books, except for this little mini. This is like the little skinny 320 piece, and I got it just because. Oh, so getting back to the story. So I got a couple other things, and I got some notebooks, and I got this. And when I got up there, nothing was coming off 40%, including the 18-month planner. So I asked the girl, I'm like, well, aren't those on sale? And she's like, yeah, they're not ringing up. So you know what she did? She took it off everything that I bought, not just the 18-month planners, like the sign said. She took it off the whole order. Then she took off 25%. And then I was in like retail heaven. I was like, oh my gosh, I felt like I just got away with something. You know what I mean? I was so excited. So I'm going to finally take this little placard off the front and have a full look at this. I mean, how adorable is this? So if you had to choose, see, I'm not even sure. I don't know which one I like better. This year's, I mean, this is really, really cute. I don't see the year on here. And you know what? This has, I think it's just gunk. I think I'm gonna have to scrape that, or maybe it is cut. I don't know. But this had the really tiny, very subtle year here, and I absolutely love it. But anyway, I don't know which cover I like better. I really, really like this, and I like the blue background. I don't know. So let me cut the band and make it official. So I'll put that aside, and I'm going to take out this little welcome. And then I'm really anxious to see the dividers. Oh my gosh, I love it already. Oh, so cute. Look at that. It's like kind of like Boss Babe, like I think they would call it. All this like office supplies and coffee and glasses. It's just so cute. And then September, I wish that was me. I'm not really working out, but October, strong women lift each other up. That's really nice. Not a seasonal, not quite a seasonal. My Decembers where I live do not look like this. This is very spring-like looking to me. We get a little bit of a heftier winter. So I guess this isn't really seasonal. I probably will hold on to the seasonal dividers in my other planners because you can always recycle them and reuse them. You would probably just have to cover up like this side of the page, you know, and just put something, you know, like glue it to it. But I don't mind doing that. I just don't like throwing dividers away because I always think, well, what if I need to use this again? I love this. I think it's so, so cute. Little cafe and florist. I absolutely love it. So this is really, really nice. I kind of love everything, and this kind of reminds me of the artwork for the We Are Stronger Together. Not precisely, but you know, a little bit more leaning toward that look. What you do today can improve all of your tomorrows. And big ideas, really, really nice. There's some foiling, which I love. I always love a nice touch of gold foiling. I think it makes everything look a little fancier, a little cuter. So that's what we have here, and I'm gonna be moving into this today. I'm gonna get started, I'm gonna start planning, and I just have a lot to work on. I'm also going to be doing a medical planner. I don't know if I'll be using a happy planner for that or just a notebook, but if you guys are interested in that, let me know. I don't want to get into the nitty gritty of, you know, all of my situation and things like that, but I wouldn't mind talking a little bit about it because sometimes, you know, people have some really good input and feedback and advice, so I can appreciate that. But yeah, so I am preparing a medical notebook / binder, and I'm gonna be taking that with me to the Cleveland Clinic, and I'm gonna be going to the Cleveland Clinic this summer. So yeah, that's my plan. So the second thing I wanted to talk to you about, because I have 2 more things that I wanted to show you, and this has everything to do with me moving into the new planners and planner system. This is a Simplified planner, and it is by Emily Lay. This is from, I got this at Office Max, and so I'm sure they also have it at Office Depot, whichever store you have near you. And my mom actually got this for me because I saw it, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna get it. And she needed a couple things, and she was like, I'm just gonna get it for you. It was so nice. The only thing about, you know, buying things in an office supply store is at least where I am, there's like never coupons or markdowns unless it's a clearance item. So that kind of sucks. I think this was like $30 or maybe like $27.99. I can't remember which. This is just the monthly, which is what I wanted because I'm going to be using this to track quite a few things. And you guys, if you're not new here, you know I love a good tracker. I use it in my budget systems. I use it in my everyday life. I created a massive desk calendar tracker for the month of May, and it was a bear to use. I made it way, way too complicated. So I'm doing another one for June. And I'll share that with you guys because it's much more simplified. But I think when you sometimes, especially for me, when I get into too many stickers and codes and colors and things like that, you know, I'm trying to color code everything and make everything different. I think that it just becomes too much of a complicated system, and then I know I just don't want to use it. So I don't know. I'm trying to simplify things, and that's nice because it's a simplified planner. What really struck me was not only that this was a monthly setup, because I love a good old-fashioned monthly calendar, but also this cover is amazing. It's made out of plastic, and the back doesn't have the foiling, but it has the same pattern. But this front is so, I don't know, it just is so cheerful looking, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to push my little bowl out of the way. And if you get in here, I love all the color. I think that the color coding is really nice for all the different tabs for the different months. And then you kind of open it up, it has a little introduction, which I might end up just ripping out of there. And then a bucket list, and you get right into July of 2020. And again, it's very cheerful looking with all the different colors, and I just think it's very happy to look at. Nice big boxes that are unlined, and the numbers are very small and subtle, so I think that makes it, you know, it gives you the most writing room, which is really nice because when you're kind of forced to keep everything contained to a small box, you know, you want as much of that available to track and write in as possible. But I absolutely love this. I love how simple it is. I could decorate it if I wanted to, or I could just leave it the way it is and just enjoy the simplicity of it. So every month looks exactly the same. And I also think that kind of lends itself to, you know, planning some decoration. You know, you can change up the look every time. You could actually cover up all these colored days of the week, and you could replace them with something more neutral if that's what you're into. You know, whatever you want to do. But I absolutely love this. And like I said, it's going to be more of something that I look to and grab to as a tracker. So I'm very, very excited about this. So, and thank you to my mom, because that was very, very sweet of her. And I just have such a nice, thoughtful, generous mom. I really do. I'm very, very fortunate. So, not because of buying things, but just because she's just really, really thoughtful. All right, so this is my Hobonichi. This is a real Hobonichi. This is by the brand. I really like this, and I think that it is adorable because it has like all these bows on it, and of course you can see very subtly it has the stitching that says 2020, and I used the heck out of this. I mean, I have stickers in it, and I tracked like so much stuff and writing, and I don't want to get into it because it's probably personal information, but I'm going to say something very unpopular here. Well, first of all, this is the Hobonichi style, and this is the Hobonichi style that I talk about when I do my meal planning. And so I wanted to show you the comparison. I'm going to grab my meal planner right now, and this has the day tracker, so Monday through Sunday on the left side, and then it has a place for notes on the right side. And that is exactly what this book here does. So it has the day tracker, 7 days a week on the left, and then a notes section on the right. So that's why when I do the videos for this, I always say this is Hobonichi style. It's set up like that. But this is the Hobonichi weeks, and so it's a very slim profile, and you know, it doesn't have a ton of room for, you know, writing and things like that, but it has just enough if this is something that you want to pop into your book bag or your purse or your tote bag, whatever you carry. But again, back to the unpopular thing. In fact, I also wanted to mention I purchased this cover separately. I can use the cover, you know, for any Hobonichi weeks that I end up purchasing. I would just use the same one because it's in good condition. But the unpopular statement, don't like this Tomoe River paper. And I know that people are probably screaming right now because everybody loves it so much and all pens glide across it so beautifully, and you know, it's just it's made for writing and things like that, and all those other poetic things that are said about it. And I agree to a certain point, but everything shadows it. For me, it doesn't matter what kind of pen I use, it's coming through the other side, and that is something that really bothers and distracts me when I'm doing any type of planning. I just don't want to see the other side. It just, like I said, it's a distraction and it looks messy to me. And so that's my only complaint about the traditional real Hobonichis. So putting this aside, well, actually I'm going to show you. This is the exact same size as this Office Depot planner. And this is the other thing my mom got me when we were there. And in fact, she got me some mild liners too. So if you're looking for those and you don't want to buy them online, Office Depot and Office Max have them. But this is the exact same size. So again, very slim profile. But what I liked about this is, first of all, the corally orange elastic really jumped out at me, and I love the simplicity of the stripes. And so I thought that was just really nice and clean looking. But if you open this up, the paper is so substantial. You know, it's thick, not too thick, but you can tell that this is going to pass a pen test a whole heck of a lot better than Tomoe River paper. And again, I'm not trying to bash it in any way. I know that to each his own, and everybody has their different preferences, and I totally respect that. But for me, I just don't care for that paper. So it's set up exactly the same way. You have your Monday through Sunday on the left side and your place for the notes, including the graph paper. This actually has the same graph paper over here. So I love using something like this, but I'm very excited to have something a little bit more basic and simplistic to use. Something a little bit more sturdy too. It just, the paper feels more sturdy, the whole thing. So you have your monthly layouts in the beginning of every month. So if you want to you know, populate that area, it's pretty small to write in, but you could write some birthdays and stuff like that, no problem. But this is really, really nice. So I'm very excited to use this. And again, this starts in July, so there's nothing I can do to kind of expedite that. I can't really start it now in June, but I wish I could, because I'm very anxious to use this. And the last thing, and I don't even know if you guys care to see this, but this is just the skinny little sticker book that I got, the squad goals. And man, like I said, I feel like I got a steal on what I bought at Joann's. I mean, I felt like I was in there at the right day at the right time, and obviously with the right cashier, because her giving me that discount on the whole order, I was just elated. I was so excited. And it did lift my mood for a little bit. I hate to say that, I hate to admit that, but sometimes you do just need to kind of treat yourself. And even if you're on the tightest of budget systems and stuff like that, if you can make something happen and you can afford to treat yourself, you know, I don't see anything wrong with that once in a while. So these are really small stickers. You know, they look like they're more for, you know, just like little tiny decorations, but they're super cute. These would be great in the mini planner. Really, really adorable. They also had a Squad Goals micro planner, that little teeny tiny one that's like long and skinny. But honestly, with how I like to write things and how detailed I get with stuff, I was like, what would I even do with that? Like, it would drive me crazy because I wouldn't have enough space. But I love these. These are just adorable. So super, super cute. And again, I think this was $4.99. Then I got 40% off of it, and then I got 25% off, and I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have brought more stuff to this register because I am cleaning up over here. But those are my new planners and plans. And if you guys are interested in plan with me's, or if you're interested in having a weekly peek after the pen, you know, let me know. I have a couple other things that I'm going to be using, and it might seem excessive and it might seem extra, but I'm just somebody who really loves putting pen to paper. I love planners. It's my thing. It's a hobby, and I just love using different ones. It just makes me happy. From the tracking to the journaling, to the decorating. It just all makes me very, very happy. So yeah, I could have worse habits for sure. I think this is a good one. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to give it a big thumbs up, that would be awesome. It really helps my channel. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed, I would love if you stuck around and did so. I'm really trying to put some more variation into this channel. So hopefully anybody who does tune in can find something that they enjoy, whether it's planning, whether it's meal planning, budget, whatever. And thank you so much for the positive and constructive feedback on the first video that I did with my nephew. I know that it was a little bit lengthy. I know it probably could have been edited down just a bit, but I really saw the value in including our entire conversation in that first video, just so you could kind of get a feel for how we plan for his budget and how our conversations go and how it's not always perfect and we have to kind of talk things out and think things out to make them work. So that is the rhyme and reason for that. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're all doing well, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Take care.